Hey everyone, Aaron here, and this is another video game impression. And today's video game impression is actually of Stella Glow. I know it's been a while since I've done a video game impression, right? Really fast to explain that though, guys. Like, I don't want you guys to think that's the only type of game I play is JRPGs and all that. I play other games too. I'm playing Fallout 4 right now, which is awesome. I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront, the new Call of Duty. I play a lot of different games, but I want this channel to only have anime-related material on it. I could review and do impressions on Fallout and Star Wars, but I don't want that to be part of my channel. Per se, if I ever get a lot of subscribers, I might then make another channel which is all video game reviews and impressions. But right now I want this channel to only focus on anime related stuff and JRPGs and stuff like that. I will be doing two more impressions. I'll be doing Phantom Breaker Extra and I think it's EX Troopers, which is a Japanese only release, which actually Phantom Breaker is actually only a Japanese release, but I actually bought those games in the mail. Dot Hack Versus, also a Japanese. Okay, the next three reviews are going to be Japanese only games, but they require very little English understanding, from what I understand, to actually play them. So I'm going to review them. Or excuse me, I'll do impression on them on my channel. But anyways, let's get on to the impression of Stella Glow. So, Stella, let me move this camera a little bit so you can see the title a little more. There you go, because it looks like Teleglow, and it's not Teleglow, it's Stella Glow. Anyways, though, Stella Glow is a pretty cool tactical JRPG in the sense that it's grid based, if like Final Fantasy Tactics or Luminous Arc, etc., etc. And our main character Alto lives in a kind of mystical world where the kind of god of the moon kind of tried to destroy everyone, but lo and behold, another hero stopped him, and thus everyone kind of worships this hero. But in token, everyone can't sing; only witches could sing. Alto is a young man who was picked up from a forest when villagers found him, or excuse me, one villager found him in particular, and he kind of now doesn't have a memory per se, but he now has his own life. He has a life that he's very happy with. He enjoys being in this town. He's a hunter for the town. He helps them get food and resources. But at the same time, he has no memory of who he was. And I mean, I hate to say that. I hate amnesiac type stories. I really do. But I don't think that it's so bad in this per se, because they're not too focused on it so far. I mean, from what I hear, it doesn't ever do that. It doesn't go too far into his mysterious background, always being a kind of hindrance to him. No, it doesn't do that. He eventually will learn who he is and all that, because I am several hours into this game. But at the same time, I'm not gonna spoil anything with this. Now, let me actually show you some other screens. That'd be nice, yeah, and by the way, I am gonna have to zoom in constantly on these videos, because I don't know if you guys know, but 3DS capturing, like not 3DS capturing in general, but anything 3DS to review it, like a video game or to review certain screenshots, it's a pain in the butt. It's something that then you have to look up smaller images. It's a lot of work, but whatever. I'm gonna make it like with a small image. I'm gonna just boost them up, and then I'll go on to the next one. Anyways, though, it doesn't matter. So if you can see right there, that's actually some of how the combat looks in terms of what you're going. You have the turn based at the bottom, which shows who of course is going to go next. Various attacks and various item effects and various uses of skills will make that where one character might be showing up at third place, but he then might show up in the fifth place later on. It's very your usual kind of affair. I mean, the whole grid concept and the whole multiple characters and trying to. It's not something unseen before. It's been done before in other tactical RPGs, and I'm just gonna say that right now. But what I really like about it is the fact that you actually have almost like a Fire Emblem. If you ever played Fire Emblem games, you almost have that concept in where you actually attack another character. You actually see the screen cut into using the little chibi characters and their various actions. So if you're doing like a magic attack, like this girl is right here, the screen will cut into them using their magic or using their sword or spear or whatever they're using. And I think that's really nice. I actually think that even the sprite characters look very nice and vibrant. The animations for them are really, really nice. And I'm very surprised. If you ever played Luminous Arc, it does, there was a reviewer who said that recently in one of his reviews, that it's like Luminous Arc. And I do agree, because I did play the crap out of Luminous Arc. I love Luminous Arc. It does remind me a lot of Luminous Arc, but with a little bit better of a story. I so far really dig the story for Stella Glow. I think it's really entertaining. I actually don't think it's too cliched yet beyond the main concept of it. See, that's what I'm right now. I was talking about with the actual characters being shown on screen. Right now, you can see also kicking, flying. I love looking at this image because he's kicking a wolf in the air. And I think that's just funny to watch. But yeah, you can see that this is what happens when you actually decide to choose, when you move a character to another character, like on the tactical grid, and you actually choose to attack them with the skill. You actually zoom into the actual perspective, and it looks like an actual fight scene plays out. And I think that's really cool. I think that's something every tactical RPG should do. I mean, I love that in Fire Emblem, and I think they should always use it. And that's another image of it. I'm not gonna zoom in on that because I got the point across. Let me go back to the main capture image. But overall, though, I really say that so far I'm several hours getting into Stella Glow, as per, you know, all these impressions. And I'll say that I really enjoy it. I think it's a great tactical RPG. You know, does it have the means of getting old? Kind of. You know, any tactical RPG in general can get old. But one thing that's really cool, and I didn't show it here, but there's a lot to do in per se in the stories. I mean, there are actually, from what I hear, there's a dozen endings, depending on how your relationships go with certain characters. There are various means of how you actually talk with them, where after battle and you have kind of free time, almost think of like Conception or Persona. You have free time where you could actually go and talk to certain characters and spend time on them. And, you know, of course, you can't talk to everyone. You have to choose and pick who you want to talk to and who you kind of further want their relationship to go. And I really dig that concept in any anime RPG, anything. I love that concept because I think that is very true to life, is you can't talk to everyone you want to. So you kind of have to sacrifice certain people in terms of who you want to spend that time with. You know, do you want to spend with your friend here, or do you kind of sacrifice them and spend time with the other person? It's something that I love when Persona does it. I love when other, you know, JRPGs do it. I don't think enough do it correctly, and I think Stella Glow has it just down pat, where you can do side missions with them, you can do little extra story events, little things like that, and I think that's really cool. In terms of everything else, though, Stella Glow, my only issue with it probably is that it's not very deep. I want to say, you know, everything is very simple. I mean, like, there's no crafting system in this game. There are only things to put gems on your characters, which gems increase your attack or your range or your magical elemental attacks. There are various ways to sell your items, where you could sell all of them in bulk, of course, like every other JRPG out there. But there's no means of actually doing anything with those items. Like, you might get rare drops off enemies, but unless they're equipment based, there's no use for them. They're just fodder. You just sell them for gold. I don't hate that per se. I don't want to say I hate that in RPGs, because sometimes that makes things very simple. But in games that have a lot of time, it sometimes can make things a little too simple. You know, I'm noticing already several hours in that a lot of the concepts are very, very, you get used to them. That's the best way I can say it. I don't want to say repetitive, because I think every RPG in general is a little repetitive, but they do get repetitive. I'm being honest with you. They are, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But I'll recommend Stella Glow. You know, play the demo if you really have some like kind of hesitation to play it, because I think the demo does a very good job of showing what the game is and showing what you're going to really kind of put your time into. You know, what you're going to invest your time into. I bought the collector's edition, which I'm not going to show on here, but it's pretty cool. It comes with a soundtrack, which is, you know, basic soundtrack. You know, it's got a few songs on it. It's got a really nice kind of cloth poster, which, you know, is a little folded, but they're actually on Atlas USA did on their channel, which you should go check out that channel. That channel is really good to stay on current Atlas related stuff like Persona and, you know, any other JRPG they publish. They show you how to get rid of that. It comes with a little nice keychain type thing too. It's pretty cool. It's not necessary per se, but it is pretty cool. I liked it. It's not that much more expensive than the actual game too. But overall though, so far I really dig Stella Glow. I think it's a really fun game. I think that it does have that kind of tendency to be a little repetitive here and there. But again, if you play RPGs of any sort, you know that's gonna happen. You know that's kind of the main concept, is to be a little repetitive. I don't think it's really that bad though in Stella Glow. I love the animation. I love the character art for it. I think all the characters really pop with their colors. I think that's one of the best parts of them. Is that, especially like, for example, you see the girl right there, the Black Witch, as they're gonna call her. She really has some nice colors to it. I think that really represents, even though she's wearing black, everything about her looks nice. You know, I'm not saying her outfit. Her outfit's a little revealing for who she's supposed to be, but whatever. That's, you know, that's the usual typical JRPG concept. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this impression. Keep doing them for the time being. I hope, you know, if you guys don't like them, then hey, I won't do them, and I'll just keep doing anime reviews. But so far, I mean, the last one I did, you guys seem to really like, and you kind of appreciate it, so whatever. But anyways, guys, that's it for this impression. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. If you guys want me to do certain impressions of older, like, JRPGs, because I own a lot of JRPGs, you can feel free just to tell me, go, hey, I want you to review this. So it'll be like a fan request in my anime reviews. I'll do them, without a doubt, no issue whatsoever. Just tell me if you want that. Anyways, guys, so that's it for this review, impression, whatever. As always, until our paths cross again, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.